Alright, before we get started with today's video, I just want to say a couple of things. First of all, thank you to our first ever actual product sponsor. We are sponsored today by Cali Fly Tying. So the link to the website will be down in the description below. Basically, they hooked us up with some fly tying materials. And what Cali Fly Tying is they are a group of kids who tie flies. There are two major collections right now. It's a new way of buying flies. You can buy a saltwater collection, which got a bunch of saltwater flies in it, and then there's a freshwater collection, which has a bunch of freshwater flies in it. They're all great quality flies. They're all great flies, especially for work in the Bay Area, if that's your thing. They also work for more broader range, but especially for the Bay Area. So yeah, go check them out. Go check out the website down in the description below. Go support them. Help support the companies that support us. And yeah, get in the video. What's up, JZ Fishing? Today we are going to be tying a chartreuse colored woolly bugger. So let's get into that. So the materials you're going to want to use is waxed monocord 140 denier thread in chartreuse color, a chartreuse chenille, one chartreuse marabou feather. Where did my hackle go? Oh, and one piece of chartreuse saddle hackle. Oh, and some lead wire. I used 1/8 inch diameter lead wire, which is a bit too thick, so maybe if you're trying to replicate this, maybe use a little bit of a smaller wire. And I'm using a size 2, I'm pretty sure, hook, Daiichi 4X long shake streamer hook. So what you first want to gonna do is start your thread wraps behind the lead. Preferably you'd want to secure that lead wire with head cement, but I don't have head cement right now, so I'm not going to do that. Once you get all of your stuff on, if you do tie enough thread wraps, and you can really do a nice double hitch knot or whatever at the end. Don't really need head cement. Alright, so you want to clip the tag end using some nice scissors. Boom. So now what you first want to do is get some marabou. And what you want is probably about, I don't know, probably about somewhere between this much and this much marabou coming off of the hook shank. And if you cut it when it's wide out like this, you're gonna have a flat line. So what you want to do is you really want to bunch it up and cut so that you get more of that round natural curve to the feather. See how now it's more of a fan shape? So now what I'm going to want to do is lay it on top of here. And if you notice that that fan shape is getting a little bit obnoxious, you can always cut it when you're done tying the fly. So let's secure that with a couple of thread wraps. Boom. Maybe wrap it a little bit more towards the shank just to get that nice look that a woolly bugger is known for in the tail. Then wrap a couple more times. Boom. Now you want to cut this off because that's unnecessary. Wrap that down. Boom. Now, next thing you're going to want to put on is some chenille. Really, dude? Alright, so you take the chenille, and this is how I like to secure my chenille. Other people have different ways of doing it, but what I like to do is alright, so you want to take your chenille, put it here, take a couple of wraps, really secure that chenille in there. Then I'm going to wrap back towards the hook so that I get a nice full looking body. Cut the tag end. And now what you want to do is start wrapping really, really tightly forward. Now I'm going to get up onto this lead wire here. So you'll notice there is a bit of a bump, and that's just because of the lead wire. That's an upside to getting some thinner lead wire. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you don't wrap your chenille down just yet, because if you do, it creates this weird looking lump on the bottom, and the bottom of the fly is arguably one of the silhouette of the fly, especially on dry flies. Maybe not as much with these kind of streamer scents of flies, but especially with dry flies just in general. You really want to make sure the silhouette of your fly is the best looking. So now that this chenille is pretty securely wrapped up there, I'm going to cut off the excess. Right up there. And now what you're going to want to do is just wrap back until you're on top of this lead wire, just like so. So as you guys can see, right now it's basically almost done. All we gotta do now is add some saddle hackle, and basically there are a couple of steps. So first, all this white discolored stuff I like to just tear off. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do is strip off. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a little bit of more feather on the top than on the bottom. And so you've got this stem that you're going to tie down. I'm going to trim this stem just a little bit. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it. So then what you want to do is wrap right behind where the feather starts. Secure this in with a couple of wraps. And clip this tag. Oh, that's not secure yet. You want to make sure that the side that's got the feathers that you pulled out is on the bottom. Now something that I forgot to do before I secured this in is you want to flare that hackle. Just pinch, pull down. That's really going to flare it up and get that nice outlook on when you finally wrap it. Alright, so you want to take that off, then start your wraps. So you want to make one wrap going there and then start heading back the bugger. This is definitely the hardest part in my opinion. So take it slow, take it easy, boom, and now what you want to do is hold it there. And instead of pulling the hackle forward to meet your thread, I like to wrap my thread back and then wrap it back right before you put the chenille, and then snip off the leftover hackle. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We post weekly videos. We try and post on Monday and Friday. Make sure you guys go check those out. Like button. If you liked today's video, make sure to hit the like button. It really supports our channel and it boosts our videos in the algorithm. We've got a merch link down in the description below. We've got a January merch drop. You know, we can just go grab it. This is our t-shirt. I designed it, so you can tell it's premium design. 2020, 2021 on the back. Jay-Z on the front. If you guys want to support the channel, that's a great way to support us. Other great way to support us. We've got Patreon link down in the description below. We produce cool content for you guys. You guys get early uploads, a lot of cool rewards for doing that. Go check that out. Everything that we used in today's video will be down in the description below, including the vise and all the tools that I use. So yeah, go check those out. If you guys pick one of those up using our link, it helps us out. Yeah, see you guys.